Hey guys, welcome back to Forza Horizon 4. So today we're doing a drag build and tune for this 2011 BMW Z4. If you enjoyed the video or find it helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe. Alright, so with our Z4 we're going to bring it up to the festival drag strip so we can see just how fast it is, as well as getting a speed by the end. So if we just line it up here, we want to launch this car from about 6,500 RPM. Just drop it there. Should launch off pretty good without any wheel spin, despite it being completely wet. Up into fourth. We got a speed of 250. Alright, so now we're going to take the 2011 BMW Z4 into the festival drag strip race, so we can see just how fast it is, as well as getting a time by the end. And we can compare it to the other cars that we're going against. So launching here, again no wheel spin, and we're already first, just by a little bit, but we're still destroying them. So that was an easy win right there, and we got a time of 9.2 seconds. Alright, so now we've seen just how fast the Z4 is. We're now going to take it into the festival, and I'll show you how to upgrade and tune it for drag racing. Alright, so with your stock 2011 BMW Z4, you want to bring it into the custom upgrade menu. So first thing is we come down to conversions. We're going to put in this 4-litre V8. Then we're going to chuck on some all-wheel drive as well as the twin turbos. So come back out of conversions. Don't need to touch air and appearance, as that just adds wings and splitters and stuff. We don't need that. So if we come into tires and rims instead, so here we're going to chuck on the drag tire compound, as well as making the front and rear tires as wide as possible. If you come into rims, we can swap out for some lighter weight rims and save 19 kilos there. So now if we come over to the track widths, we want to add wheel spaces in the front and rear. Just helps with stability a little bit. To come back out of tires and rims, now into drivetrain, we're going to do the race clutch, race transmission, race driveline, and the race diff. To come back out of drivetrain and into platform and handling, so here we're doing race brakes and then rally springs. Then we're going to do race front and rear anti-roll bars, as well as a full race weight reduction to save 277 kilos there. To come back out of platform and handling, now we're going to come into the engine. So here we're going to do the race intake, race fuel system, race ignition, race exhaust, race cams and valves, race engine block, race pistons and compression, race twin turbos, race intercooler, race oil and cooling, and then finally the race flywheel. So that's it as far as upgrades go, so you can go ahead and apply all of these. Alright, so now that we've upgraded our car, we can come down into the tuning menu down here. So I'll cover the metric tune first, and then I'll show you the differences in the imperial tune, which include tire pressures and springs. So for these front tire pressures here, we want to bring it down to 1.3 bar, just like that. And then same for the rear, bring that also down to 1.3 bar. And then next, if you come over to gearing, we want to bring this down a little bit to 3.55, just like that. So then next, if we come over to alignment, we're going to do 0 degrees in both the front and rear camber angles. And then if you come down to the front caster angle, we're going to bring this back to 4 degrees, just like that. Alright, so next we're going to come over to the springs. So for the front here, we want to set this up to 90.0. Just come up to there. Alright, there you go, there's 90.0. Then in the rear, we're going to bring this down to 38.0. Just come to there, just like that. So next, if we come over to dampening, so for the front rebound stiffness here, we're going to set this up to 5.0. And then for the rear, we're going to bring this down to 2.4. And then for the front bump stiffness, we're going to bring this up to 4.4, just like that. And then you can leave the rear as is. So then finally for tuning, we're going to come over to the differential tab at the end. So for the front acceleration here, we're going to bring this up to 84%. Then for the rear acceleration, we're going to bring this up to 96%, just like that. And then for the center balance down here, we're going to bring this up to 76%. So that's it as far as tuning goes. Now I'll show you the differences in the Imperial Tune. Alright, so as far as differences go, for the Imperial Tune is you'll want 19 PSI in both the front and rear tires. Then if you come over to the springs, you want 504.1 in the front and 212.7 in the rear. So that's it as far as differences go, so you can go ahead and apply all of these. Alright guys, so this has been a drag build and tune for the 2011 BMW Z4. If you enjoyed the video or found it helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe.